What is good, my people, my peeps? How are you guys doing this evening? And happy Sabbath. Yes, indeed. Y'all come on and get in here. Let me check the audio real quick. I'm going to do just a little bit of housekeeping as you guys get ready to enter into the building. Okay, so y'all hold on real quick. Go ahead, double tap your screen, okay? Get the thumbs up as you enter into the building. So let me see really quick how audio is coming through. Rock your taxes. Okay, hold on. Let's see. I hope you all had a great and fabulous Friday. I was about to skip to Saturday, y'all. I was about to skip to Saturday. Y'all come on in here. Come on in here. Double tap your screen as you come in the building. And you know me, I don't wait for the audience to come because I know if you build it, they will come, right? Y'all remember that movie? If you build it, they will doggone come. We're going to have a sit down talk about these YouTube streets, baby. You know I was going to talk about it. You know, I really contemplated, though. Should I say anything? Should I talk about the firestorm on these here YouTube streets? And I said, yeah, I'm gonna talk about it. And then we're gonna talk about current affairs, you know, towards the end of tonight. So I don't know exactly how long I'm going to be on tonight, but as you come in the building, I see you rolling in here. Go ahead and get the thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, okay? And so we're going to talk about the firestorm on the YouTube streets, okay? So let me double tap real quick. Give me a like, my doggone self. Hey, you got to vote for yourself, baby. You're just a loser from the gate, okay? Tonight, but as you come. Okay, so, all right. So the audio is working. Look here. I thought I'd pour me a little wine. I haven't had anyone in a while because I've been trying to be on this weight loss journey, y'all. Okay, but look here, I just don't know. The Most High might be working on something. Let me tell you why I say that. Welcome into the stream. Welcome into the stream, y'all. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hello, hello, hello. Who is this? Hold on for a minute. Lord. Hello, how you doing? Put you up here, give you some shine, honey. Welcome in. Hope you tap the screen as you enter into the building. Get the thumbs up. Or if you are on your laptop, all you have to do, you know, is press the thumbs up. Hello, hello. How are you doing? All right, give you a little shine. There's Gaddy is down there. All right. Why red hair, not green? Because it's burgundy, it's not red, it's burgundy. Actually, it's a wine color like this red wine, but it's more burgundy. I just happen to like this color. I tried it out all my life. I've always had dark hair, brown or dark black, and I said, I want to try it. And I've been with it for a few years now. So I'm gonna give it up one day, but right now it's just a little fun. Especially being your godmother, I like to have a little pizzazz in my life. Hello, hello, hello. Once again, welcome in. Double tap the screen as you enter the building. Thank you. You know what? I am a child at heart. I am a child at heart. You're so goofy. I'm gonna talk about some goofies today. Well, one particular goofy. I'm gonna talk about one particular goofy, but I'll let you slide. When you come in here, I need you to go ahead and act like you got some damn sense. Okay? I need you to act like you got some damn sense, or you're going to go straight to the block party. I'm going to pack you smooth on up, and you're going to go right on over to the block party. They party day and night over there at the block party. Now, that's not to say that you can't come over here and express yourself and have your own opinions and your own voice. Yes, most definitely. But you damn sure won't be coming in here disrespecting the host. You got it? I hope you understand that. All right? You ain't got none? Okay, well, let me help you figure it out. Let me go and help you out. Let me go and help you out since you ain't got no sense. Go on up to the block party. Tell them Ethereal sent you, baby. Go on, tell me Ethereal. Go on over there and tell me Ethereal sent you. All right. All right. So buckle up, hold on tight. We're just gonna have a discussion about what's going on the YouTube streets, and then also current affairs, what's going on in the world today. If you are just getting off work, go ahead, unwind, sit down, just turn it on while you're getting, winding down, and just listen to me just bump my gums a little bit, okay? So let me take a little sip of the roux here, okay? Let me do this real quick. Hold on, y'all. Do a little housekeeping. Okay. There we go. So, like I was saying, woo, Lord have mercy. I think I need my fan, y'all, because I'm gonna get a little hot. Y'all hold on tight. Y'all listen to the intro music, like I said. Thank you. Like I said, when you come to the building, make sure you get the thumbs up. And hold on, I'm gonna need my fan if I'm gonna be sipping on this wine. So I'm gonna put on the intro music once again. Y'all go ahead and get you something to drink, maybe some Kool-Aid, maybe whatever you like. Okay, I'm gonna go run and get my fan real quick, honey. Y'all hold tight. I'll be right back. All right. So a sister is back with the fan in hand. Okay. Ooh, that feel better. Hold on. Let me make sure I got everything, because I don't know how long I'm going to be here talking to you guys tonight. So I got to make sure I got my little makeup. Got to make sure production is here. Makeup. Yes, Lord. That's how goofy I am, honey. We got production in the building. Hey, production. Shh, be quiet. I don't need nobody to know production is here. Okay. We're gonna turn back on the camera. Got me a little fan, y'all. Okay. Like I said, as you come in the building, what you say, lipstick from 1983, baby, let me show you this lipstick, honey. They can't never let the greats go, baby. They can never let the greats go. This lipstick is from 2026. They bringing it back. Let me see. Look, let me be a beauty creator real quick. Get this brand right here. You can get this on the TikTok shop. I am chocolate with, that copper color. So I need a little gold in my life. This is brown with a little gold speckles. 2026. They brought it back, baby. That's a classic, though. You can get on my TikTok shop. Go ahead over there on TikTok and subscribe to my channel today. I am ethereal on all platforms, okay? I am ethereal on all platforms. Hold on. Let me make sure everything is copacetic. Little gold speckles. Okay. 2000. Everything's copacetic. Okay. Thank you, honey. Thank you. So I'm looking at this monitor down here, too, y'all, because this one's going a little slow. So I'm just gonna make sure everything is okay. You have red tips. Too. Awesome. Okay. So, all right. So we're gonna talk about what's going on these YouTube streams. Let me tell you something. I wasn't gonna say nothing, y'all. I really wasn't. Now we're gonna listen to some videos. I watched Ringo TV Reactions video live stream last night, right? And what's going on with brain waves, him doing what he said. I told y'all he was doing was copying, yeah, I said that in 2024. Was it 2025, Ringo? It was 2025 when I said that. The latter end of last year, close to turning into the new year. Okay, hair. I know that's right, baby. Go ahead, get the thumbs up, y'all. And so, let me tell you, man. How should I start this off? Should I tell y'all a little story? Because I am your elder. I am your elder, and I am your godmother. So I do have a couple of stories in my archives to pull out, just a couple of learning lessons, if you will. Okay, I think I will. I'll start tonight's story off with tonight's live stream off with a story. Okay, all right. Let me say something, y'all. If you've been following me, you know that I was married for 18 plus years because I was together 20 plus years. Okay, so I just bundled it all together. 18 legally married. Okay, yes, I'm an elder, honey. Got me tickled. Elder, baby, I am an elder, honey. Don't get it twisted. I know we look different these days. You know what I'm saying? Yes, baby. That's how your heart. That's how you look like you. You look like how you've been treating folks. You look like what you've been doing out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you know what I'm talking about, honey. So, you all know that I was married for 18 years plus together, just bundle it all up. Y'all know y'all like them bundle deals. And so I'm gonna tell y'all a story about when we were stationed in Germany, honey. We were stationed in Germany. All right. And hey, baby. Hey. Do you know Kung Fu? Do I know Kung Fu? No, I know Taekwondo. Do you know Taekwondo? My dad put us in Taekwondo, not Kung Fu, Taekwondo. So yeah, if you're referring to my robe. All right. So, and one thing I learned as a young wife over in Germany is that young men, and some older men tend to not listen to their wives. It's a fact. It's especially Gen X and some millennials, but a lot of Gen X, their head is just hard. So while we were over in Germany, we mix mingle with friends and things of that nature. And I can't read the comments. I'll come back to the comments, okay? Thank you. So we mixed mingled and everything. And so my husband would bring some of his soldiers, because my husband had a little bit of rank, And so he would bring some of his soldiers over for holidays, and I would cook and do, the wifely thing, I ain't minded. I liked it. I'm a host. The hostess with the mostest, baby. I'm a host. I love to host a good party, honey, with wine glasses and all. Okay. And so one of his friends came over, and let me tell you, this wasn't the first time. One of his friends set sight on a sister. When I say sight, I mean eyes. They locked eyes on me. And I spotted him. I'm like, oh, I see you. I feel you. Because, see, I pick up on energy very, very, very well. Okay? But I didn't know the spiritual gifts that the Most High was working with me in my life. You know what I'm saying? What if I told you you shine like the sun? Thank you, baby. I appreciate that. So after the guests left, after the house quieted down, after we went into the room and talked, I said, baby, I just I just want to tell you about your friend, honey. Your friend, was shooting the eyes at me. Your friend, honey, was checking out a sister. Your friend making your wife feel quite uneasy. Young men, pay attention to what your wives tell you, okay? Just listen to women sometimes. It won't hurt you. I'm telling you, it won't, especially if you got a diamond in the rough. And I know a lot of y'all don't know diamonds from a piece of coal when it's not shined up and polished. And after the pressure, right? You just see a piece of coal there. But listen to your women sometimes. So anyway, fast forward. So I kept telling my ex about this particular man who kept eyeballing me, who was in his unit. And I was like, my ex blowing, you know how men do, ladies. What you talking about? Such and such ain't like that. Let's drink. Y'all take a pause for the call. Go ahead, get the thumbs up. And matter of fact, go ahead, subscribe to the channel today. Subscribe to the channel today. Subscribe. Let's go. Mm-hmm. He ain't like that. That's what my ex said, right? So if you know anything about the military, they go on field excursions. They go out to the field to train. You know how we got this war going on, and they talked about they was going to bring ground troops in. Them ground troops said, not the day. Them ground troops was like, who the hell told you to start this damn war in Iran, President Trump? We ain't going on no grounds and trying to go over no mountains. These folks, you trying to give us another second Vietnam. We ain't about to get killed for you. Anyway, so they have to train before they go on these wars that just can pop up out of nowhere. So while we were in Germany, my husband went on a training excursion called the field. Okay, that's what they call it, the field. And so he went out, but mind you, this particular gentleman was in his unit. And he went out to the field, but he happened to come back from the field, right? And I didn't know. So I'm out doing my wifely duties, shopping, grocery shopping, and I'm driving. Now, I've always been aware of my surroundings, even when I was a younger lady, right? And so I'm going out. This is a small garrison that we're on. A garrison, the base, well, not the garrison. I wasn't on the garrison. The garrison is the field they're on. I was on the base. So this was a small base in Germany. So it wasn't too many turns and twists you can do, but you can surely acknowledge that somebody is following you. So that's what I did. I was like, well, who is this car following me? So I just went on to the house, honey, because it wasn't, we on post, we on base, whatever you want to call it. Post if you're Air Force, base if you're whatever. We vice versa, those words. So I pulled into my driveway, and then this car pulls into the driveway right beside my car, right? And so I'm looking, and I look over, and guess what? Guess who, baby, is in that car? Well, you guessed it. His soldier that had come over to the house, that had been eyeballing his wife, me, and came out, got out of the car with this long story about, you can figure it out. I've been watching you. I know, because I already told my husband, but you didn't know. And I'm just like, okay, well, it ain't going down, partner. So the first thing I did was tell my husband. But my husband was just a young jitterbug, kind of goofy young man. But the thing is, ladies, luckily I told my husband. Now some other people, they might have did other things, but that man tried to set me up. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. That man, the one that had his eyes on me, tried to set me up. But see, I told my husband, mm-hmm, I had told my husband about this man and his creepy ways way before this man rolled up on the scene with a gangster lean trying to pull up on a sister, right? So, when he went back to the field, he tried to contrive a story, right? To tell my husband, you see, to get my husband all flabbergasted, you know, upset, and try to throw some thorns into our marriage, so that since I did not take to his advances by him rolling up on me, after the grocery store, he figured that he was going to cause commotion in my marriage, and thought that, if one door closes, he was going to try to provide another way in to get to know me. No. By me telling my husband in advance, that gave him a little bit of knowledge, a little bit of wisdom. And so I tell you this story, men, because sometimes you need to listen to your wives. I know patriarchy it has men in this a real a delusion, that they have all of the answers, when it takes two to tangle. The Most High wants, two to be joined, and some people want more, but he gives you partners for a reason, to help you navigate through life. Okay? So make sure when you pick a partner, make sure you're picking somebody that you trust truly, and not just because you are lusting after that partner. So I tell you this story to go ahead and get into tonight's discussion about these YouTube streets, right? And how your godmother has graced you with my presence tonight. I want you to go ahead, give a thumbs up. If you haven't been here before, subscribe to the channel today. Now, this is not always my normal content, but sometimes you'll get to know me and some of the adventures I have gone through on these YouTube streets. Okay? Now, with all of that said, I want you to remember that story and try to let me know if you know what the moral of the story is, but I've already given you hints. Okay? Let's get into this. Let me get comfortable. You don't mind? Let me get comfortable. Hold on. Turn the camera off so I can sit up. Make sure ain't nothing pop out. Okay? Y'all hold tight. Okay? Mm-hmm. Let me see. So go ahead, get a thumbs up, thumbs up. I'm gonna check my lipstick because I got that a lip gloss popping. Mm-hmm. So we are going to be talking about these YouTube streets, what's going on in current affairs. Okay? I don't think I need to touch up my lipstick right now. So, if you haven't been on my platform, you probably will not know what I'm referring to for the first segment of tonight's broadcast. But just, go get you some popcorn, buckle up, hold on tight. Let's get into it. Like I said earlier, I was contemplating if I even wanted to go live because I watched Ringo Reactions live stream last night. And hello, how are you doing? How are you doing? Up around and find out. I watched Ringo TV's reactions live stream last night. And I had kind of seen some things, but I really wasn't putting things together on regards of a fallout with brainwaves and Ringo TV reactions. But I had seen brainwaves had, because I still get their stories that come down. And let me put my mod up here, give him some shine real quick. Hello, everybody. Y'all can say hello to my mod is in the house. F around and find out, baby. F around and find the hell out. All right. So there was a fallout. Okay. And I had seen titles of narcissists and this and that. So anyway, last night after work, chilling out, I watched Ringo's live stream. Now, Ringo mentioned my name last night, which was that was fine because he was making a point, right? He was making a point about me talking about brainwaves, like at the end of last year, regarding brainwaves copying Ringo's material. Okay, and I did say that. Okay, hold on real quick. Uh-uh. Hello. Hello, Will? I don't know if that's the Will I know. Is this Will from New York and Will from my high school? I don't know. Basketball Will. Uh, that name looks familiar. But anyway, um, so I was watching the broadcast last night, and so I listened to it, and I also read the comments regarding, the ladies in the chat were saying that, yeah, Ethereal did mention after Ringo, he's the first one that mentioned my name. And then some of the ladies, I believe it was Carmel Kimmy Kim, Exandria, and Denise. I don't think she believed it at first. I think she said something along the lines that at first I was talking about Rilo. I'm going to get to you, big boy. But no, I had something to say about both of them. Okay? Both of them. I'm not going to bite my tongue. So this is what we're going to talk about first of this evening, the first half, okay? Mm-hmm. So y'all get y'all popcorn. Because I want to make it clear. I wasn't going to say nothing. I let Ringo, he said what he had to say. And, sometimes, every time. Oh, thank you for your contribution, Forever Studios. I appreciate that. Sometimes it's no fun when the rabbit has the gun. Huh? And that statement goes to brainwaves. That statement, it's no fun when the rabbit has the gun. Okay? So the ladies had said, yes, Ethereal mentioned about how brainwaves was copying everything. Hey, blessings to you. Forever Studios. So my other mod in the building. And so let me see. I don't want to get off track, y'all, because there's so much I want to say, and I want to say it correctly. Okay. Let me say this first. Let me address Ringo first. I understand you and Brainwaves had a falling out. That has nothing to do with me at all. I know that, but I just want to speak on it. Not because you said my name or anything in your broadcast, Ringo TV Reactions. I'm coming live because that big doughboy, Dr. Phil, that big, let me calm down, fat boy Phil made a video. And I'm tired of him. Because nobody wants his big, fat, roly-poly ass. And I'm tired of saying it. Okay? Do you get it? Because I know you're watching, big boy. I never wanted you at all. Nobody wants you, Rilo. You get that? Do you hear the words that are coming out of my mouth, Rilo? Let me not get ahead of myself. So I want to tell Ringo, if he's listening, if he tunes in, maybe he might catch this broadcast. The story I just said before I did started this going into, the falling out of you and brainwaves and yada, yada, yada. The story about my husband and I, and how a man tried to come into and make a wedge into my marriage, but I let my husband know. It's a metaphor, if you will, for what I have tried to offer unto you. Okay, Ringo? About once I realized you had two vipers amongst you. You still got one. You still got one, but you had two vipers amongst you. Okay? Now, and I forewarned you after I seen how they truly handle business, but proclaim to be righteous men, which they are not. I don't care how somebody gets on their platform, beating their chest and hollering about narcissistic people, this, that, and the third, but it ain't no fun, brainwaves, when the rabbit has the gun, is it? Now, I told that story, Ringo, because just like I told my husband, I forewarned him about one of his men friends, right? One of his soldiers. And at the time he ha ha, but he listened. So I hope that you're listening to this message if you catch it. You took Exandria's wrench, because I believe she was a hey baby, hey. She was one of your mods, right? You took Exandria's wrench because Brainwaves was on his platform talking about, I guess he was like, Exandria had visited Brainwaves platform, and people will set people up and people won't even know it. Okay. I feel in my spirit, to tell you the truth, not no overly religious nothing, that Exandria was just simply over there on Brainwaves platform when Brainwaves was live that day, when he said something to the fact of, Exandria, I'm gonna call you later. I'm gonna, to make his audience think something, but not just his audience, Ringo, not just his audience, but you. To plant that seed in your head about Exandria. Okay? To plant a negative seed as if he's the Pied Piper of these women. Okay? Now, as I watched your live stream last night, Ringo, I also seen that Carmel Kimmy Kim had said something to the fact that Brainwaves was trying to get her phone number and holler at her as well. And I was like, okay. So he was trying to get the women that were on your team. And if you haven't noticed it, and I have said this on my platform, even after us falling out, it was never anything personal. It just, when I had something to say about you, I could not understand your reasoning about wanting to fall out with me about a report about Hulk Hogan. I did not understand that reasoning, because I let people have their own viewpoints. Okay. So, But just like you felt about Hulk Hogan, I said something negative about you, about the grift that you was doing with Charlie Kirk and all that, because that just was like, okay. So if you feel like that about Hulk Hogan, I felt like that about the Charlie Kirk content you were putting out. But I digress saying that. Now, just to reel it back in, you had Carmel Kimmy Kim on your platform. You, Ringo TV Reaction, had Exandria on your platform. Let me take a drink. Y'all go ahead, get you a little wine, because I want to slow walk this, so I want you to understand what I'm getting ready to say. Okay? Sometimes, and this is for any men that are listening, it's not always about the men that are on your team that you need to be cognizant of and protect, because we do know that men protect men, because now men are starting to come up out of that men, what was it, bros over hoes mentality, right? But what I want you to understand is, now you don't have to listen to nothing I say. I don't think it was wise of you to take Exandria's wrench simply because what Brainwaves said on his platform. Brainwaves had the mic. Brainwaves was in control of that platform. Exandria was in the comments, right? She just talking, visiting. She supports me every now and again. But why would you take her wrench off of your platform? Do you think that she's a spy after she has dropped 500 on your live streams? Not once, not twice, several times. Thousands of dollars on your live stream alone. Hundreds of dollars, boom, 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 hundreds. And then she'll hit you with 1,000, a 500 drop right off the rip. What? Not because I heard you say Brainwaves never supported your live, never supported your platform, but you punish Exandria because she was on a live stream with Brainwaves, who was affiliated with you, not knowing that there was something cooking in the background between you and Brainwaves. She just happened to go over to to Brainwaves platform. What's good? What's good? How y'all doing? Welcome in. Go ahead, double tap the screen. She just happened to go over to Brainwaves platform. Brainwaves had already knew that y'all had a conversation on IG. Brainwaves already knew you was feeling some kind of way. Exandria had no clue of that. But the thing is, if you playing chess, Ringo, and not checkers, and you sit back and you look at the situation at hand, if you see somebody's trying to get your queens off the board game and bring them over to their team, right? Because that's what it looked like. If the queens, and I've always told y'all guys, your queens on a chess game protects the king or king. But I'm going to say queens because you know how you like to say you can have many wives. You got many queens in this game of chess. The person that has helped sustain your platform, you penalize. That, sir, makes no sense at all. at all. Carmel Kimmy Kim and Exandria, the two newest peoples to your platform, Ringo, females, have been supporting you. Even if Carmel Kim Kim have not dropped as much money in contributions as Exandria has, she's been there on your platform. When people come onto your platforms as moderators, they're taking time out of their lives. And in show business, we know that is time is money, right? So if you sit up there and do 5-hour live streams, if you had to pay somebody 5 hours, which is an hour over part-time, they're putting in the work. Do you understand? So you are hurting your own team, especially somebody who is a financial benefactor to you, because you feeling some kind of way about brainwaves and him talking to Exandria over his platform. You know, men do that. They puff their chest out sometimes when they have nothing other but to puff their own chest, toot their own horn, and know that nobody's listening. Because when the last time you seen Exandria drop $500 on brainwaves? I'll wait. Doom, 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 doom. When the last time she might have dropped $100? Mm-hmm. When the last time you seen her do and support their platforms like she was supporting yours? Don't cut off your nose to spite your face. That's all I'm saying. Because I did hear you say that you were not going to have any other mods. I don't think Exandria is the enemy. Everybody's jockeying for Exandria, and you don't see it. You don't see it, my guy. Even Big Boy Phil. What? The line got crossed. And what is that line, honey? You know what I'm talking about? Do you know what I'm talking about? But back to you. Because we're gonna let me get this queued up. Go ahead, subscribe to the channel today. I know a lot of you guys who are tuning in may not know what I'm talking about, but that's fine. We're gonna talk about current affairs in a little bit. Let me see. We're gonna listen to some videos really quick. Let me get this tuned up really quick. Just hold tight. Just want to put my 2 cents in, since not because you, Ringo TV Reaction, said my name last night, but it's because of that bumbleclot that you still got over there on your team. That bumbleclot said my name. Yeah, I said, let me go and see what's going on, because I put puzzle pieces together like I told y'all, right? I ain't just an ordinary female around this camp. Escape from the Chinese broadcast, baby. Okay, so let me we're gonna go on over to the Bumbleclot broadcast, and I'm gonna speak. I'm gonna come back to what I said about brainwaves, because none of it was negative. but people will take it as negative because they were working in a negative spirit. Okay? It was factual. That's what I did for a living. It was in the entertainment field, if you will. Not just saying that I worked in entertainment. I legitimately worked for mass media. Not like your bumbleclot friend that's still trying to hold on to you. And you talked about brainwaves last night and how he damn near paid you. Oh, how low can you go? He damn near paid you to stay in your good graces, honey. He damn near paid you. Like, how much do you want? Let me tell you something. If you ever cut, or if that big bowl of jelly named Rala ever get wind of you feeling some kind of way about his big greasy ass, he'd probably be like New Jack City, baby. I'll suck yo. That's how he would be. That's how that big bowl of jelly named Rala would be. He'd get on his hands and knees and you wouldn't even have to say fix it. He'd do it automatically. You understand me? Always talking about he a C-lister. Huh? Let's listen to this video, y'all. This gonna be a slow walk. This gonna be a slow walk, and I'll read y'all comments in a minute. If you don't know what's going on, like I said, come back later. I'm gonna be talking about current affairs. Right now, I'm talking about what's going on in these YouTube streets. Let's get it. Turn this up. We're gonna listen to this big ball of jelly. Think he got people fooled. He ain't got me fooled.
I'm gonna address this person.
Okay, we're gonna fast forward it, y'all.
What this tells me is, if y'all notice, I don't talk about certain people.
Use a lie.
If you thought about it, y'all should have caught on to it. I haven't mentioned his name in a long time. Y'all know I normally mention Ringo.
Hold on, let me say something. Let me pause for the cause, because I don't want this to get lost in the message. I brought up Exandria's name and how Brainwaves brought her name up, and how this big jelly roll is going to bring her name up, and how I said that she was one of your biggest supporters as a female new to your platform, dropping $500 here. Ain't nobody just doing that kind of stuff on the rip to come and sabotage you, just dropping 500. I'm gonna drop 500 just to come sabotage you. This one right here wants Exandria too. You understand me? This big fat jelly roll wants her dollar bill. He need help getting up out of that hotel room that he's in. And don't ask her how you know, because I was told you was in a hotel room. While you always talking about you winning big, and I'm not talking about Ringo, I'm talking about this big fat jelly roll that's got his claws in Ringo's, his vipers, his vein, in Ringo's jugular. Ringo just can't feel it yet. This nigga would get down on his hands and knees if he ever thought Ringo was about to kick him to the curb and fix it for you, baby. You hear me? Mm-hmm. He want Exandria over back on his team too, because he want that payroll. Because this one right here, the one that played women for money, he want to try to get her over there so he can try to get her to start supporting him again. Watch how he hollering about, Exandria, come out the clouds. Exandria. Let's get it. But I'm only talking because I don't know why this big jelly roll mentioned my name last night. Well, my name wasn't mentioned negatively in Ringo's chat last night. So why your big fat ass Rilo want to bring my name up on your live stream when Ringo didn't even say nothing negative about me last night on his live stream? Huh? Because you scared if Ringo ever wake up to realize what I say is true about your greasy ass, you be out on the street too. Out on these YouTube streets trying to make it in the world today. Always thinking you some kind of master psychic, like you got some kind of power, but you ain't see this coming down the road. You's a jackass, Rilo. But let's get into it.
When I talk about certain things, I give Ringo his props. Y'all know I didn't say Brainwave's name in a long time. Even before we know what's going on with him now. And many of you knew what's going on with him. What's going on, Forever Studio, Denise, Mrs. Edwards?
Oh, and let me say this. And Forever Studios is one of your biggest male newest supporters over there because he always gifting memberships. He always supporting too. If Forever Studios leave this big dust bucket, he'd have more money to support you, Ringo, because this is a dust bucket, Forever Studios. I'm sorry I got to talk about your friend, but baby, he is not the Mac Daddy he claims to be.
I say hello. What's up, Wilson? Think about what I'm saying. Y'all notice I haven't said this name in a long time. Or certain people's names in a long time. That's because I knew something that's not right about them. You get what I'm saying? So to Exandria.
Listen up, Ringo.
The only reason why you decided to unsubscribe from me is because you was told by Brainwaves to unsubscribe from me. I know you was told because y'all talk. Y'all talk. So that's what's going on with that. Now,
Exandria probably unsubscribed from you because you full of ish. Anyway.
I would not be myself. You notice, I thought about giving wrenches. I thought about, making homage and stuff. It's too much going on, and it's like every time I do something for somebody, I always get burned in the back up. You get what I'm saying? So I'm moving totally different. I know it was Brainwaves trying to figure out where I'm at. I know it's Rebel trying to figure out where I'm at. I know it's Ethereal trying to figure out where I'm at.
Pause.
Vega.
Pause for the cause, you big jelly roll. Ethereal ain't thinking about your black ass. Comprende? Rilo? I don't think about you. Look at this. I had to. Are you a man? Look here. Block party. I just want y'all to see that real quick. Block damn party. And come up in here acting stupid. Look here, dummy. Rilo. I don't think about you. I don't know how many times I got to tell your retarded ass, I don't want you, never wanted you. Your ass been mad since the gate when I didn't come to damn Dallas to meet you and Selena. And you was sneak dissing, sabotaging, and doing exactly what you doing now. Okay? When I was a mod on your platform, after I didn't come to damn Dallas, Texas to see your crusted ass, your ass went and started trying to sneak this, trying to call me a witch and all of that. A witch with a heart. Everything you see I wore, you call it witchcraft. Oh, you see me doing a live stream in my other room with a mirror on the wall. It's called decor, dummy. This is called everything you see on the wall. It's called damn decor. I know you're not used to that, living in a damn hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. But when you live some goddamn where for long enough, you buy shit to make your house make it a home, dumbass. You watching me so tough. You watching me talking about, oh, look at she got a mirror on the wall. That's witchcraft. You's a dummy. I don't want you, Ryla. Never did. Okay? Ain't nobody sending no women after your crusty, dusty ass. You got that, boy? Nobody's sending no women to come hound you. What the hell they gonna do with your big loompa ass? Your ass just trying to make yourself more important than what you really are. And you are nothing. Absolutely nothing. And I made that clear in one of my last live streams. But I'm going to touch on that in a few minutes, you big dust bucket.
Boogie out there in Jacksonville trying to figure out why I'm back.
Rewind
There's
this.
a lot of people trying to...
Let me go freshen up my wine. I'll be right back. Y'all listen to this goofy.
Hello, what's up, Wilson?
He's a straight up goofy.
Y'all notice I haven't seen his name in a long time. Or certain people's names in a long time. That's because I knew something that's not right about them.
Something ain't right about your retarded ass.
The only reason why you decided to unsubscribe from me is because you was told by Brainwaves to unsubscribe from me.
Lies.
I know you was told because y'all talk. Y'all talk. So that's what's going on with that. Now, I would not be myself. You notice I thought about giving wrenches. I thought about, making people mods and stuff. It's too much going on, and it's like every time I do something for somebody, I always get burned in the back up. You get what I'm saying? So I'm moving totally different. I know it was Brainwaves trying to figure out where I'm at. I know it's Rebel trying to figure out where I'm at. I know it's Ethereal trying to figure out where I'm at.
Lies.
V-Gun Boogie out there in Jacksonville trying to figure out where I'm at. There's a lot of people trying to figure out where I'm at. And so I don't show certain things for certain reasons. Because these people have been doing spells. You don't show certain things because you broke down. Doing all types of innuendos.
Let me tell you something. Let me say something. Shut up. Let me tell you why you ain't got nothing, boy. Let me tell this boy why he ain't got nothing. Hold on. As you come in the building, go ahead, get the thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Let me tell you why you ain't got nothing, boy. Ain't nobody doing witchcraft on you. You ain't putting in the work. You understand? Aralo, you not putting in the work. Why ain't nobody looking for you? What the hell you have that anybody that you keep putting into groups now? Oh, we working with Brainwave now. You just throw everybody into a bucket and say fuck it, huh? What do you have, Rilo, that we want to get from you? What do you have? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. But all the things that you say and all the words that you put out in the world is coming back on your ass. See, what you don't understand about the book that you try to so-called half-ass preach on is that what you do to people, the stuff that you sow, you will reap, baby. You will get that harvest back on that ass. So all the lies you put out there about me, you getting that back on you because you are a bold-faced liar. You are not the person that you think you are in other people's eyes. Only in your mind, in your dome, you think you the man. You understand me? Now, I'm sorry, Webber Studios, whoever, I do not like him because he's a liar and he's fake. And he wants a piece of Exandria's money, whatever she works hard to get, he wants a piece of that. You think I'm lying? Oh, let's continue to listen.
Now, when the time comes, I will explain to you what happened to me from December to February. When the time comes, I'm not going to speak on it. Some people know what really happened to me. I didn't tell everybody because, for one, I knew by me not telling everybody, I didn't even tell Brainwaves. Some people know what happened. They know who they are. Like, people that have my number know exactly what happened to me. Even my lady know. So, those who know. And I know for a fact Brainwaves and his entourage had a hand in it.
You can't even say entourage.
Just like New Bro told Jacqueline to stop supporting me. Because Jacqueline was going to do something big for me.
Supporting me. That's all this Negro holler about on his streams. I ain't getting no support. If you don't support, all my support fell off. This what he holler about. And watch when he holler about Exandria, come out of the clouds.
And when you listen to the video of Ringo during the time of the fallout, Newbury said he had to get in touch with Jacqueline, Charity, and also Rebel for Almighty out there. That used to be Ringo's mom. She used to be a mod of mine. That's the person I was dealing with.
That's the person he was stealing money
at the time
from.
In Florida.
That's the person he was stealing money from.
Now, this is what I think is happening. They had some type of meeting about me and Ringo. I truly believe.
Rilo, you are not him. You are not the man. Nobody is having no meetings about you. What they want to know? What Hotel 7 you sleeping in? What the hell would they want to have a meeting about you for, Rilo? Huh? If you woke up early enough to get the continental breakfast, what meeting are they having about you, Rilo? Nobody gives two F's about you, Rilo. Straight up and down. Just like that.
Keep that. Okay, Denise. See you later on. See you in the comment section to see what you're going to say or spawn upon it. Appreciate you coming through. What's up, Robin? Guys, remember, for those who watch me for a long time, I tell you that they send women to send me. They send women. They send these women from these industries. Let me
say something. Rollo only hopes and wish somebody was sending women to get his big fat ass. Okay? Rollo has listened to what I had to say on these internet streets. Remember, Rollo hung with New Breed. Okay? I got everybody's name wrote down who I'm going to talk about tonight. Okay? Because I like to make it plain. Remember, Rollo hung with New Breed. And when he tried to come after me after I had said what I need to say to New Breed about some content, okay? This doofus Rollo made some kind of bull bullish video about me dating 50 Cent, me being in the industry. I work for iHeartMedia, a major global media company. This fool act like I was some hot. Let me tell you something. He always talking about rituals and this. Ain't nobody be taking no rituals unless they getting big time do-re mi. You understand? This Negro came after me and I had to give him a cease and desist on a video and told him to take down. That's when I worked for iHeartMedia. Because he was lying. You remember that, Rilo? Because you was lying. I said, I'll get these iHeartMedia lawyers on that ass. You took that video down. Remember the one about 50 Cent? I'm dating 50 Cent. All these lies. He put stuff together. He put people together. He put analogies out of nowhere together, out of his dumbass, empty ass head. You understand me? Nobody was watching Rilo. I interviewed New Breed. Do you understand? I wasn't sent out here to look or scope for nobody. I just happened to be on YouTube, watching YouTube when I came across New Breed. And I had a deal for myself to start a podcast and thought New Breed would be better because I never really wanted to be in the limelight. Like y'all was saying before. You remember you and Brainwave was saying I was a content creator. And I said, no, I have a real career. That's why y'all hardly see me on here now. Like y'all hardly see me on the internet streets back then when I was working for iHeartMedia. Right? Right. I wanted to get New Breed on a podcast because this was hot. This was breaking news on iHeartMedia for these podcasts. You understand me, boy? And it wasn't just New Breed I was going to interview because I was just coming into the faith. I was just learning about being a Hebrew, okay? The bloodline. So that's why I was watching all of these different content creators. It wasn't just New Breed I was about to interview. I actually was about to interview also Nathaniel. Do you know who Nathaniel is, you big jelly roll? Huh? Of IUIC? The bishop? They invited me up to Austin, Texas. And I was going to interview the bishop up there. I cannot remember his name. But he had just came back into his bishopship. Him and Nathaniel and his wife. And New Breed. But I just happened to interview New Breed first. Do you understand me, big boy? While you always hollering about you a C-lister in the entertainment, who the hell is searching down and hunting down a C-lister? You have no body of work. You cannot prove nothing you say you do. All you can do is bump your damn gums, jelly roll. And I'm tired of you calling my name. Do you understand me? I'm tired of you trying to imply that I want your greasy ass, and I don't. Never did. Let's continue.
Folks, they play like they're not in the industry. They're not part of some club. Appreciate it, Denise, for the $10 support. Rebels part of the club.
Thank you.
Charity was part of the club. Most of these content creators or women and men that watch your platform is working for those people.
He living out a
I'm convinced.
fantasy.
They've been wanting me for a long time in the industry.
For what?
And I was a C-lister. I didn't go.
I told you I'm going to slow walk this. I'm going to slow walk this tonight, y'all. So, if you can't watch it now, come back for the replay. Who been wanting your dumb ass in the industry? Who? You can't even pronounce words right, dummy. Who wanted Rollo? Now, I made a video, I don't know, a few weeks back when Ringo dropped a video about New Breed in that doggone parking lot. I try to stay as true to the game as possible. I don't want to never be like this dumb ass and live in la la damn land. Do you hear me? So when I dropped that video, I gave credit to where credit was due. Okay? I said that New Breed and them women, New Breed could have been hollering. It didn't matter because New Breed said he want many wives, right? If you peep that video. I'm just gonna break it down because I don't want this part to be too drawn out. I basically said Rollo is the odd man out of all of us that has been in this whole back and forth, saying what we have to say to one another. Rollo is the lowest on the damn totem pole. Ringo and New Breed going to that land walk and doing all that, even if the deal was shiesty or whatever. New Breed come from the streets. Ringo come from New York. Okay. First of all, Ringo, I don't see how you don't see this as a goofy. You come from New York City. You don't see that this is a goofy. I'm from Texas. I know I traveled the world as a military brat, but God, I can see this is a goofy from a mile a damn way. That Rollo's a goofy. He a goof troop. You from New York City. You don't see he's a goofy. But anyway, New Breed is about money, about making that money, and yes, getting you into that deal to make money or to get you onto that land initiative. Okay? Goof Troop, in that video I did, and I said about Rollo, because Rollo brought that white boy Tate. Rollo don't have no push, no pull. Rollo don't know nobody. He always talking about he know millionaires and trillionaires. And have he had you flued out anywhere yet, Ringo? I'm just wondering. You know, he always talking about he know these big boys and these shot callers, but he ain't. We don't see him calling no shots. Y'all better wake the hell up. I mean, y'all from New York. Y'all should see a hustler a mile away. Now, New Breed is about business. New Breed was about his platform. New Breed and Ringo about their platform. They are content creators. I never proclaimed to be a content creator. Okay? Collaborations is supposed to help both parties, right? Everybody has something to show who they are. And I told you it was called tangibles, right? If I still worked at iHeartMedia and brought you into my office, or I literally would take you to a real business meeting, unlike this knucklehead you call Rollo your homeboy. A true business meeting in a true office. You know, them long tables with the mic in the middle, them flat, yeah, all that. Rollo could never do what I have done. So y'all need to stop underestimating women. I'm going to plug it every time. If I was to bring all of us I would bring you into that meeting. And I would sit New Breed down at that long ass table, Ringo down at that long ass table, Brainwave down at that long ass table, and Rollo down at that long ass table. And ask for you to talk about your tangibles, talk about or show us what you have done. And in that video that I did regarding Ringo's talking about, the parking lot deal and the setup and all that, if I was to have brought all y'all into a meeting at iHeartMedia to get y'all a podcast or something, New Breed would be able to show and prove his tangibles, his work on these YouTube streets. Ringo TV Reaction would be able to show and prove his work on these YouTube streets. You heard me? Hold on. I can't respond to your comments, honey, because I'm talking. I said thank you. You said it's attracting my platform. I appreciate it. Thank you. Not only New Breed was doing his podcast, but he was making music. Still makes music. Not only was Ringo TV Reaction has his podcast and was making music, but can build a damn studio. Hello. And I even mentioned Brainwaves in that. I said Brainwaves had his music on iHeart or Apple and was doing his podcast stuff. Although he was copying Ringo. You was copying. We're going to be for real. You was copying. But he still had it. Rilo, you sit at that same table. You sit at that same table, and what the hell would you bring to the table if I was to bring you to a meeting? Just your hot ass air, right? Out of your mouth. Your content sucks. Your content sucks big time. Even when you do sometimes copy Ringo, your content sucks. It's boring as hell. Okay? But you keep hollering about you a C-lister, but you don't have no evidence to prove it. None at all. I don't know why he's such a punk. I don't know. But you are just a hanger on. Even my whole time at iHeart, I can prove it. I can give you air checks. I can prove that I was on TV. I can prove the commercials I've been on. I can prove my work. You can't prove shit, Rollo. But some old ass pictures that look like you just went to a concert and asked, hey, can I take a picture with you? That's all you got. So who the hell is coming to hunt you down out of the industry? Like you got this mega talent. If you was all that Rilo, they would have been got you early. They wouldn't have waited till you gained 100, 200 damn pounds and look like you damn pregnant as hell. You understand me, boy? Because that's what you got. You got the mind of a boy, not a man. So don't nobody want you, Rilo, especially me. And hell, as evil as the industry can get, they don't want your ass.
Do all those rituals and turncoats and all that. I know about it. I didn't do it though. And so I did some research on Rebel for Amadi. She's part of that industry club. Charity definitely was. Most of these guys, most of these women are part of that club. You get what I'm saying? And what they do is they send these people to certain platforms to keep tabs on you. and they report back to the person. So yes, definitely Brainwaves is compromised. There's no doubt about it. He's compromised. He's been compromised since last year. Since last year, more so. It started showing. So I don't talk to that individual. I'm not going back to that person's platform. I removed that person permanently. For real, for real. Now, he been coming in troll accounts lately, too, in my channel. He been coming in troll accounts in my channel. Ham, Ethereal,
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, Rilo. Let me tell you something about them troll accounts, Rilo. Talking about I've been coming in your platform. This is how dumb he is. A troll doesn't tell you who they are, Rilo. They are incognito, Rilo. When I came into your dumbass platform a couple of weeks ago was to speak to Ringo, not your dumbass. You got that? Not your dumbass. When I came into your platform, I came in to speak to Ringo, and it was right after he dropped that video about the parking lot incident and the setup. And I told you the setup boy. Watch out for you. And he thought I was a troll, and you thought I was a troll. And I said, I'm not a troll, I'm ethereal, dummy. So what troll would say their damn name? I wasn't trolling your dumb ass. I don't care about your platform. You understand me, boy? I was trying to forewarn Ringo to get the hell away from your goofy ass. Although I had what I had to say about Ringo and that damn ass Kirk, oh Lord. That grifting he was doing with that damn hat, yes, I'm going to say what I got to say. Just like I told Newbury what the hell I got to say. I'm going to say what I got to say. Because it's the truth and nothing but the truth. I ain't saying nothing to hurt nobody. But your goofy ass, I wasn't coming into your platform to troll you for what? I went in there and I said, this is ethereal. And then Ringo even replied, this got to be a troll. And I said, I'm not a troll. I said, unblock me on Instagram, Ringo. And that's when you said, get this troll out of here. Get this troll out of here. You remember that, boy? You were scared Ringo would unblock me from Instagram because you knew he had blocked me, and I knew, and Brainwaves and all the community knew about that Hulk Hogan incident, right? Because I reported on Hulk Hogan. So you got scared that day when I came into your chat, not to talk to you, dummy, to tell Ringo that your ass is a goof tree. And to tell Ringo that that parking lot incident, how he played it out with Newbury, ain't what it was. I don't give a damn about what I said to Newbury or what I had to say about Ringo. I'm going to tell the truth. I'm not going to be kissing no damn ass just to stay a part of something. Do you understand? But you will. And now we see Brainwaves was willing to pay to stay a part of that clique. So I wasn't trolling you. I said who I was, dummy. And you freaked the hell out. And you had to block me your damn self after I said it was ethereal. And I told Ringo to unblock me from Instagram. You remember that? Oh, well, you know, I screenshotted it. So I have the receipts, as we have come to understand we need in these days and times. Let's continue. So I wasn't trolling your goofy ass.
Rebel for Amadi, and many others. When you let these people go, they don't want to let go. I moved on. That's why you don't see me talk about certain people. That's when you're going to have to start thinking, okay, Rollo, yeah, that's true. Put a 5 in the chat. Y'all haven't heard me say Brainwave's name in a long time. Put a 5 in the chat. Y'all know I always will mention Ringo and Brainwaves. Put a 5 in the chat. You have not heard me say Brainwave's name in a long time. There's a reason for that. I just wanted to make sure that my mind wasn't driving me crazy last year when that happened. Now, everything happened for a reason. I was supposed to have a situation to where I was going to invite people to the yacht last year for my B-Day.
What yacht, Rollo?
I sent invitations to certain people.
He full of it.
Y'all
Love
know
you
that.
too,
Y'all
baby.
know who you are. Some people couldn't make it. And it just seemed like I had the momentum to get the money. All of a sudden, something happened, and I had to cancel it. And I told Brainwaves that I would not be able to do it. And it dawned on me at that time, he was not surprised to think about that conversation. So it dawned on me, I kept that in my mind, I said, okay.
Brainwaves. You see how easy it is that this fool threw you to the wolves? I'm going to talk about Brainwaves as well, because he was on live, you know, and I know he was referring to me in certain instances. But you see how easy your boy was to throw you to the wolves, Brainwaves? It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun, is it, Brainwaves? But anyway.
How he know that I won't be able to do the yacht thing? Because the money was getting close. I truly believe him, the rest of them, went and talked and tried to eliminate me to have nothing, just like they was doing with Ringo. This is why I'm very cognizant of what I tell and who I tell things to.
Y'all are draining him. Just like you're trying to get Exandria, like I said earlier. Y'all trying to get his money, his influence, his reach. You all are draining him. Not the folks that had something to say. You all are draining him. You got it? What's good, Brother Vic?
From here on out.
How you doing?
Another thing I need you to know. To you women out there that's telling Brainwaves about me, just like how Newbury at the time, I told y'all that, you know, I knew that my essence was talking to him. I knew it. Anything I did, they went back and told him. How many of you remember that and you heard it in Ringo's?
Let me fast forward. We don't want to hear all your craziness.
He want to be selfish on his own platform. So he go from channel to channel to get the actual supporters to go over there to support him so that Ringo don't get his well-deserved support. And y'all notice with me, I don't ask for anything like that. I just say if y'all choose to support.
Now we know this nigger lying. We know this nigger lying. That's all you do is panhandle on social media, boy. That's one of your gigs is panhandling on social media. All you do is whine about your support. It was lacking when it was up, and now it's down. That's all you do.
Now I'm gonna do what I do because I understand everybody got their situation. Y'all don't see me do that. And so that's what he was doing. It's like he was forcing people to support him. I don't force people to support me. Neither do Ringo. He don't do it. Right? People support because they love the work he does. That's why I support it. The dude never supported Ringo. He just wanted to get information and use it and laugh and mock. Just like he mocked my situation. I met the person. Yes, I met Brainwaves in person. I met him in person. And honestly speaking, looking back at the video, it's like, y'all see me like listening to him and chit-chatting.
Yeah, we seen you.
It's not like the Rollo y'all know. Y'all will, if y'all be honest.
We gonna be honest.
It kind of looked like
what?
Rollo was cool.
Yeah.
Rollo had more fun with Ringo.
Rollo, stop lying. You seen Ringo on the street. Ringo came up, pulled up on you on a live broadcast to show, basically showing you how easy it would be to take you out. Going live in New York City. He pulled up on you, gave you some dap, gave you a little cash. Yeah, we all remember that broadcast. You had more fun with Ringo because Ringo dapped you up and gave you some money. But you was skinning and grinning with Brainwaves. Shut your lying ass mouth.
I didn't smile like that. I wasn't laughing like that.
Yes, you was.
It was just a normal conversation.
No, you was like, happy. Okay. And it was 2 snaps up in that hotel room.
From that time of seeing him in Atlanta, let me tell you something. Y'all gonna listen now. I have not left Florida since then. And I think he has a lot to do with it. Because I'm thinking about it. Think about this.
I'll tell you something. You haven't left Florida because you is broke. Okay? Well, I'm gonna fast forward it. Because I'm trying to get to a certain point. Let me see.
They like, oh snap, this guy Rollo be on it. This guy Rollo is not.
Rollo lives with a grandeur in his head, okay? I didn't do the Feast of Days. I barely got the Passover, honey. Hold on. Let me see. I'm trying to get to
be over here.
Certain point.
I no longer talk to them. I'm not going to mention their name. I don't talk to them. He talks to them. I don't talk to them. I don't talk to.
So Rollo is trying to say that Brainwaves now talks to us. I don't talk to Brainwaves. Brainwaves has never talked to me. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get to Brainwaves. But look, Rollo, you took me off being a mod for no reason other than I didn't come and meet you in Dallas. But you didn't tell everybody that. But you told them something back behind the scenes. You told them something about me. Lying. Making up shit. Okay? And all those lies you told, it's going to come back and bite you in the butt too, Rollo.
Those female content creators no more. Nor do I be on their platform. Nor do I follow them on Instagram. I removed them off of Instagram. I removed myself of following them on Instagram. They're no longer on my Instagram. I've been removed them. For those who's on my Instagram, you will know what I'm talking about. So if you follow me on Instagram, you would know who I'm talking about. I already removed them. Because they working with him.
He is such a liar. He already removed me, y'all, as a mod because I didn't meet him in Dallas. Point blank, period. Okay? And didn't tell everybody, and then gave everybody this lie, this grandeur of a lie. Okay? You need to be honest, boy.
Definitely working with him. Make no mistake about it. He's working with those ladies.
Lies. Hold on, let me see.
It me hard behind the scenes to get my channel removed. We better our lives. For the most part. If I talk to them. That's it. They don't bother me like that. I don't bother them like that. So when I used to talk to Brainwaves, it's the same thing. It's just that it was not the conversations that I expected.
This is so funny to me how he trying to backpedal from Brainwaves like ain't no tomorrow. When he said Brainwaves all up on his videos, all in the videos, all on his platform. Now he trying to backpedal. But anyway, I'm trying to get to the part where he hollering about Exandria, come out the clouds.
Mind my own business. I don't get in. Ringo support me different ways too. So my thing is that he's jealous that Ringo got the support. He talked like Ringo 24/7. It's crazy. Then he'll use my little talking points here and there. He wanted me out the way, y'all. I appreciate that, Mrs. Davis. You sound like my lady. My lady said the same thing. My lady be saying the same thing. She said what you said. Don't change. Always be who you are. Yep.
You need to go in for some psychiatric help.
She's watching. She's definitely watching. She's definitely watching. So yeah. Yeah, for real, man. Like, this is crazy, y'all. This is absolutely freaking crazy out here, how these people are these days, y'all. People are crazy now on this internet. So Exandria's not blocked.
Here we go. Listen up.
If you're in the clouds, come in.
Here we go, y'all. Here we go, Ringo. I told you at the beginning of this broadcast, taking Exandria's wrench might not have been a wise thing. Exandria is who they've been trying to get. Exandria and Carmel Kim. They've been trying to get those two women. And he's trying to get her to, if you don't see it, I'm about to show you right now. He's trying to get her to come back to that platform so she can be supporting him. Because trust me, they've been pocket watching you, Ringo.
Chat, you're not blocked. You're not blocked, Exandria. If you're in the clouds, come in the chat. You know what I'm saying? I didn't block you. You're not blocked. You can come in the chat. However, she's not a mod no more too, because she's been gone so long, so she's not a moderator. However, she could be coming in the chat.
This nigga copying Ringo, taking away Exandria's wrench, because I don't know the reason. I think the reason, let me say this, I think the reason why Ringo took Exandria's wrench is because of Brainwaves calling her name on his live stream and, making it look like they're in cahoots together. But no, these niggas want Exandria on, they want her money. I got to make it plain. And this nigga want her money too. He want to get out that hotel room. He praying that she'll come and grace his platform again so that maybe he might get hit up with $500. Right? They seen how Exandria was supporting you, Ringo. But hey, I'm just the one, I just observed. And I'm just putting the word out on the curb.
She could come in the chat if the person wants to. Because y'all saw her said about Ringo, she unsubscribed from me. Because the person said, I said something about them. No, that's brainwaves put it in that person's head. It's crazy.
No, it's crazy that you trying to get her over there. Oh, let's rewind it. I'm about to get up off of here.
You sound like my lady. My lady said the same thing. Block you.
Here we go.
Oh. Yep. If she's watching. She's watching. She's definitely watching. She's definitely watching. So, yeah. Yeah, for real, man. Like, this is crazy, y'all. This is absolutely freaking crazy out here, how these people are these days, y'all. People are crazy now on this internet. So Azandria is not blocked. Azandria, if you're in the clouds, come in the chat.
Come in the chat. You're not blocking.
You're not blocked, Azandria. If you're in the clouds, come in the chat.
Ringo. They want your money, girl. They want her support. She legit was supporting you. Legit. Did you get it? Niggas ain't ish and they ain't worth nothing. But, you know, I put puzzle pieces together. I don't proclaim to be a prophet or none of that, but I can see shit. And trust and believe, Rollo ain't shit. Okay? So let's move on. Let me see. Now, I did, when was this? Let me see if this has a date on it. Hold on. Okay. All right, Brother Vic. Have to catch the replay. Okay. Thanks for pulling up. Okay, so I put this video out 7 months ago. It was labeled Obsession. Okay, and I'm probably gonna go change the title on this, but I had titled it Obsession, trying to turn a lie into the truth. Now let's get into brainwaves. Now you now you done fell out brainwaves with Ringo TV reactions. Y'all done fell out now. And now, hey, it ain't no fun when that rabbit got the gun, is it? Now, I want to say I caught a little bit of your live too today, because y'all know I'm a working woman. Okay. And I heard you talking about narcissistic people and things of that nature. And then you were talking about David and how, you know, he was betrayed and all this, that, and the third. I heard a little bit of it. But brainwaves. I also heard you talk about how things should be handled behind the scenes, and if a brother comes to a brother, the thing is, y'all forget it ain't just about a brother coming to a brother. I know it might say that in the scriptures, but it also is referring to a sister. Brainwaves. And it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun, because I came to you when all that went down with Ringo, about Hulk Hogan, about me doing a broadcast about Hulk Hogan, and you know, I just like brainwaves, can you mediate this, because you were so big and so fast and so quick on your feet to want to mediate for a New Breed and Ringo when they fell out. You wanted to, you know, be the big man on campus talking about you mediate, you going to the scriptures. Okay, that's what you was beating your toot and making a lot of noise. You was making a lot of noise this afternoon. about you go to the scriptures and you is doing things the right way, but it seems that you have a little narcissistic trait your damn self, brainwaves, because I came to you and asked you, could you go to Ringo and mediate regarding this? Because I'm truly, I'm out of all y'all knuckleheads. Pause for the cause. I need you to think, out of all of y'all knuckleheads, I'm the only one that legitimately has worked for a true media company who really has the credentials and knows about the FCC guidelines. So I truly was thinking maybe it's a misunderstanding about these folks being upset because I did a report on Hulk Hogan giving actual evidence of his racism. And I came to you, brainwaves, because I remember, I remember that you wanted to be the big man on campus and go and mediate for a New Breed and Ringo. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And you was all on your platform, huffing and puffing and talking, and I never brought your name up because I always was talking about that big jelly roll of a partner that you was collaborating with, always going live with, named Riley. But you want to insert yourself all in the mix, like Ringo said. You trying to be the big man on campus on the YouTube streets, brother. But I came to you just like the good book say, try to get a mediator and yada, yada, yada. You said, well, I can mediate because I feel like she asking for help. And I came on your plane. You asking for help? Put it in the chat, Etheria. You want a mediator because I just feel like you asking for help. And I said, yeah, I want a mediator. Come mediate. Okay, I'm gonna get with you right after this broadcast. You didn't get with me. I waited 2 days. 2 days. I was like, let me hit the brother up on Instagram. Behind the scenes, like you was beating your drums this afternoon about going to your brother behind the scenes because I'm sure you didn't want Ringo to tell that that you was ready to bribe him to keep you in his good graces. So that's why you was beating your drums all this afternoon talking about behind the scenes. Why you supposed to keep stuff private? But I came to you behind the scenes and I said, this was after I came on your platform. And you said, you felt some kind of way, okay, hit me up. I hit you up, didn't hear nothing. I waited 2 days. I'm like, well, everybody's still talking. People still saying we got you. And so I'm on my platform. You got in your feelings because I'm like, I hit brainwaves. Brainwaves, you put me on pause. And then you came back and had the nerve, the mitigated gall to say I was trying to dictate to you how you was going to run your platform and when you was going to get to me. When you told me after that broadcast that you was going to hit me up, but you didn't. I just waited 2 days. Then I had something to say. Oh, that was too fast when everything was moving fast. But now you see how it feels to be outed without a voice. Huh? You see how I felt when I simply wanted somebody to mediate, but you wasn't hearing it because you was in the clique. Right? Right. But now you banging on your drums over there on your podcast about how things supposed to be done right and in order. You didn't do that for me. Matter of fact, you tried to say I was trying to dictate how you ran your time and all that, and that was farthest from the truth, brainwaves. But you put that out there, and you went even so far as to call me demon time. You went so far, brainwaves, as to say I was a witch, brainwaves. And I did nothing to none of you brothers other than make a post about a wrestler. Let's take a break on that. Hmm. Hmm. Never did I come out my mouth negative and say anything negative about you all. But I was reporting on Hulk Hogan, just like so many media outlets, mainstream and all across these YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter platform. And from that, you say that I was a witch and I was trying to control your platform because I wanted mediation. Because I felt that if you were out here talking about how you wanted to mediate for New Breed and Ringo, and New Breed didn't want it, then I said, well, let me see if Ringo, I mean, not Ringo, if Brainwave was mediate for me. Oh, but I wasn't a big fish. Mm-hmm. See, Newbury has 100 and something thousand, now two something thousands of followers, such as Ringo. But before then, they didn't. They was in their hundreds or whatever, thousands and thousands. You know, it was being up in the mix. Let me tell you something. From what I do know, as truly being other than you and Rilo and anybody else on these social media platforms, I have stood amongst movers and shakers in the media field. Okay? So you can't downplay my experience at all, brother. So I see when people truly trying to get next to somebody to be somebody. You heard me? Do I need to say that again? And that's why you did not come or think that I was important enough for you to say anything or want to mediate for me. Maybe because I was a female and I'm on YouTube, and at that time, baby, I wasn't even having 1,000 subscribers at that time. I wasn't important enough. Were you judging me on my status on YouTube? I mean, or no, it couldn't, because I heard you beating your drums over there today, acting like you was bringing forth the word of the Lord and how things are supposed to go down according to the Bible. We can't play both sides of the fence now, brainwave. So when I did this video that we all are about to listen to, that Ringo referenced last night, that I said this 7 months ago, because it's documented right here, these receipts. Okay? 7 months ago, I saw you and Big Boy was been copying Ringo. He might give a shout out every now and again, but Brainwaves was too at the beginning. Then you just stopped giving Ringo a shout outs. But Big Boy Rilo been copying Ringo too. Okay, because he ain't got no content, no substance at all. Rilo, you have no substance. You can't hardly damn talk. And that's not no shot. I'm telling you, I'm giving you it raw and uncut. This ain't for you. You need to keep this as just a hobby and not trying to act like you the content creator like New Breed and Ringo. But this is what Ethereal said 7 months ago. Let's turn it up. If you cannot forgive and move the hell on, what the hell you doing? What are you doing, Brainwave? If you can't forgive and move on, we done heard it already. We done heard what you had to say about New Breed. 1,000, 100 times over.
gotta go in the store. Excuse me, y'all. Let me see what y'all saying. You sit there and talk about somebody doing which. I'm gonna tell you why you did that 10-hour live stream the other weekend. Okay?
Y'all just buckle up, hold on tight, and listen up. Can y'all hear?
Some kind of harvest moon or something. Y'all be doing witchcraft around the moon cycle, right? You said y'all witches and warlocks be doing witchcraft around the moon cycle. You did a 10-hour moon, because I remember you mentioning the moon cycle. I'm going to have to look it up, because I remember you said the harvest moon or some kind of moon, and you set your behind on there until midnight, to the next doggone day. You started the morning, and then you went all the way into the next day, the harvest of that doggone moon. You the one that warlock. You were ciphering. You were ciphering those people's energy, because you did it on that night of the moon, that moon cycle.
Let me know if y'all can hear. Put a 9 in the chat. I'll go get the speaker if you can't hear. Let me get this coin, but I'm gonna skip this commercial. Hold on. Come on, commercial.
More to Austin with the Statesman. More to cranes that never rest.
All right. Y'all hold on, buckle up tight. This is what I said 7 months ago. And I was being straight up and down. People can't take criticism. They could never have walked in my office at iHeart. Never. Especially Rilo.
Man, you know what? Do what you do. Do what you do. But I'm gonna tell you, you gonna wind up. Let me give you. Let me help you out for real. You're trying to build your platform.
Here we go.
About beef that you have. Who gonna watch you when they're tired of watching you talk about Newbury, when they get tired of you talking about me? Because my expose is supposed to be coming, y'all. He said he's gonna be talking about me. Because I asked for mediation and he didn't give it, and I checked up on it 2 days later.
Hello.
And I didn't know he didn't have no phone. He been going live, so he could say, "Oh yes, sis, I got you still." You know what I'm saying? I ain't getting no communication. I still got
you over there beating your drums, brainwave. This afternoon, talking about we supposed to talk behind the scene. Brother's supposed to go to brother. Well, sister's supposed to go to brother too. Especially the brother that was hollering about he a mediator out in these streets.
Instagram ain't going to this new phone, which is, you tell that to somebody who is dumb. Okay? Anyway, all you do is go to the App Store, download a damn Instagram app on a new phone. Okay?
Hello.
Anyway, because I got a new tablet. All I do is I gotta go to the App Store because I didn't transfer my stuff over from my phone. So
let me explain what I'm talking about. Because you told your subscribers that I was trying to dictate to you on your platform, Brainwave, about when you supposed to talk to me and all that. No, the shit was popping off. And you told me after that live stream that you was going to get with me, and I waited 2 days, you didn't get with me after the live stream. So I was like, I ain't going to rush the brother. I waited 2 days and got with you, and then you got upset and talking about I got 2 new phones, bragging your ass off. That's all you would do. You and that goof troop over there named Rilo, always damn bragging about the gizmos and gazmos y'all got. I got 2 new phones. I ain't got Instagram on my phone. She trying to act like I'm supposed to jump for her, like she running my platform. It wasn't even about that, brother. Lying to your audience, telling them I couldn't even get Instagram. You was a lie and the truth ain't in you. But that's why it's coming back to bite you in the ass. It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the damn gun. This is what I was talking about.
Download the damn app and onto the new device and boom. There it is. But anyway, you tell that story to somebody who's dumb. What time is it? So, brainwaves. What you gonna do when all of that, when you run out of talking about me, talking about New Breed? What is your platform gonna be? What is it gonna be? Who gonna come to see you? You got a bunch of messy people just listening to you in the chat. That's it. That's it. You run off people who don't know what your platform is. They come in, they swipe in, you cuss them out and block them. Like you. Like you trying to act like you some big, you know what? Like you have some big time platform already. Block. Nobody care about you blocking them. But you running off potential new subscribers. Y'all, excuse me, with my nose is itching, the weather changing. It's just, that's a lot going on. And then I feel like crying, but I had to hold the tears back because I wouldn't shed not one tear.
Not one
tear to fall from my eyes for brainwaves. So I had to hold them back because I'm like, ain't that way. Ain't hell to the...
Hell no. To the no.
To the no. Now for brainwaves, you want to go get a tear out of this side.
Huh?
Go do your raggedy expose about me. Okay? You do that.
Woo.
That's gonna last. We know the attention span of the majority of Americans and citizens worldwide is like a goldfish. They're gonna remember it this month. They're gonna remember it next month if you do another one. But soon it's gonna get old and dried out. And ain't nobody
Try to forewarn your brainwaves.
Go start coming over to your dusty platform.
Mm.
Because you offer no substance.
Here we go.
You not funny.
Buckle up.
You copy everything Ringo do because you don't have any personality. Walk, personality. Talk, personality. You have no personality. You have no zing, no to offer. All you have is content. Copying.
Said this 7 months ago.
Copy a damn Ringo. I'm going to give you this content. Before you was hollering content, what was you doing, brainwave? Every time Ringo said, y'all hold on for a minute. Let me get in this work real quick. Hold on. Oh, Lord. It's so funny. Hold on. Let me read this and get some ice. Oh, my God. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I had to wet my lips for this one. You don't got no substance. You don't got no it factor. Matter of fact, I know why you didn't make it in the music industry. Because the way your rap is sound crazy as I don't know what. And I'm not being ugly. I'm just going to give it to you. Like if you walked into my office at iHeart, like I had to give it to people straight.
No chaser.
I had to give them coffee black, straight, no sugar.
Huh.
Okay? Black, straight, no sugar. Straight up coffee.
Y'all don't want to hear it from a woman, but I'm going to tell you tonight, and I'm going to tell you any other day.
You ain't got it, partner. You ain't got it. You ain't got it. You ain't got the it factor, my guy. You do not have it. No, you do not. Now, I can tell you what factor you have. You have the tag-along factor. You have please let me be a part of the click factor. But you rapping like this, you rapping like that, you rapping like this. No, partner, sit your behind down somewhere. You ain't got it. You got, I can copycat well factor. You got I can give you that.
There it is.
Brainwaves,
I said it 7 months ago.
You got, I can copycat well factor. Every time you watch Ringo, you copy him. Every time he hit the laugh track, your laugh track sound retarded. Don't never plug that laugh track back up. Don't never your laugh track to sound retarded. Every time Ringo would do his little story time. Let me do a story time for you real quick, just so you get the idea how this man, he copies. He has the gene of copycat, the copycat gene. Brainwaves, you got the copycat gene, okay? No it factor, no talent. Okay, so here we go. He'll be glued to the dog's own YouTube, watching Ringo. Ringo do a story. Now I do a story. This little kids, they was walking. The little boy, he like, give me your sucker. Give me your lollipop. And then Ringo would hit the little voice change button. No, I don't want you to have my lollipop. Then you, Brainwave, you go over there. Yeah. There was a little boy. He tried to get his sister's lollipop. Give me your lollipop. Give me your lollipop. No, I don't want you. You try to copy that man so bad, so tough, you sound retarded. And it look retarded because it's not original. You're not original, my guy. And I'm telling you from a person who sat in the seat and had to tell people, you ain't got it. Put me on the panel of American Idol. I tell you, you ain't got it, Brainwave. And your platform about to go down like this. As soon as you stop beefing with folks, your platform will go crash and burn, baby. Crash and damn burn. Because you ain't got no talent. And you're not trying to develop any particular talent. As a content creator, you're not trying to say, well, should I be political and come off like you try to act like you're so intelligent. So my advice, if you want to hear it from somebody who actually was there 2 years ago in the arena, y'all keep thinking like y'all was in. My advice is, don't copy Ringo no more.
I tried to
don't
tell
copy
you
Ringo no more.
7 months ago.
And you know how I know he gets tired of you copying him. You and old boy over there.
Big boy, fat boy, Jolly Rancher boy. Phil.
Give me a nod if you can hear me. The stream. Hurry up, give me a nod if you can hear me, so I can get on out of here. Give me a nine, y'all. Give me a nine. 9 is completion, baby. 9 is on the way. We are completing. I need another 9. But they hate.
He's messing with my stream.
Where they at? Let me see. Give me a 9 if you can hear me, y'all. So I can hurry up and finish this. I can go in the store. What time is it? I bet Ringo. Give me a 9. I see Carter. You give me a 9. Can I get another 9? Can I get another 9? Thank you, Adotin. Look here. I bet Ringo laughed every single time he watched y'all goofy behind copy him. I bet he'd sit back and look at my puppets. Look at my puppets. Look at my creation. They look so stupid. Yeah, let me hop in the chat real quick. Yeah, boy, that 10-hour live stream was the bomb, boy. Stupid. Yeah. I bet he laughed every time.
Every time.
I bet I can see him.
But he's tired of laughing now.
And then he'll go on live stream, y'all. He'll go on live stream. It's Ringo.
Ringo will give you hints.
No. Everybody's fake in the world, you know. There's nobody real anymore in the world today, you know. That's why I stay to myself, you know. I got a family, I got children, and I'm not really by myself, but I just tell everybody, you know, on social media, I stay to myself,
Before helping prevent migraine with Curita, it was hard keeping plans. Now I consider volunteering more often.
Commercial. Hold on, here we go.
People, they so fake. They copy you.
Copy you.
Get your own style. They don't have their own style. He talking about you, Brainwaves.
Tried to told you.
He talking about you.
Tried to tell you
he
7 months ago.
Big boy of the South over there. Big boy down, Dr. Phil down there in the South, Florida boy. Yeah.
Rilo.
You know, everything I do, the internet copies. You know, I'm the original one. You know, yeah. Been on YouTube since YouTube was first incepted. Yeah. They copy everything I do. He talking about your behind. Brainwaves. Content. What? Do you have an original bone in your body? Do you have a... Okay, I said I was going to help you out.
Oh, my God.
I said I was going to help you out.
I helped you out, too. You weren't paying attention, Brainwaves.
Let me help you out real quick. I got to go.
Mm.
Look here, partner. Uncle Phil is live. He's live. Uncle Phil, he trying to figure his way out in the world today, too. At least he ain't doing like Brainwaves doing, copying everything. Not Newbury, Lord have mercy. Copying everything Ringo do. Boy, you so far up Ringo behind is sickening.
Said it.
I bet your wife don't even want you to lay in the bed with her at night because she can smell how far you done crawled up Ringo behind. Let me tell you this. Your jokes are not funny. Don't you never use that soundtrack, that voice changer again in your life.
Never.
Ever. If you gonna get a new sound deck with laughter tracks and stuff like that, tell your child to come into the room and hit the laugh track for them. Hit the old one and the new one. Okay? And ask your child which laugh track is better. Because the one you got sound retarded. Don't you never plug that one back up in your life.
Look
you
here.
Understand me, son?
I ain't gonna let it play.
Okay.
Y'all can go on my page. It's called Obsession. I might change the title. But it told Joe crazy behind 7 months ago. It's to find your own way. Stop trying to suck the life force out of Ringo by copying him. Did I tell you? Tried to told you. Just like I tried to told Jelly Roll too. Jelly Roll, he probably do worse than you if Ringo ever let him go. He offer his pussy. Oh Lord, he offer everything that God said a man shouldn't give another man. You understand me? Sometimes a wise man will truly understand to have wise women, queens on their team, especially when you out here playing chess, baby. They was trying to take both your queens off the table. Carmel, Kim, and Alexandra. Just so you could have some dusties. Brainwaves, you can't be over there talking about no narcissist and narcissist that and narcissist that when you was on these internet streets and you wasn't walking wisely either. You wasn't doing the righteous thing, right? Because if you want to be truly a mediator as you put yourself out there to be, you would have mediated for me and not try to twist it around trying to tell your people that I was trying to control you after 2 days when you told me you were getting right back with me after that live stream. It was a front. It was a show. But hey, I understand. Look, like I said, I was never proclaiming myself to be a content creator. That's you all's path. I keep knowing and feeling that God calling me to do this, but I ain't trying to do this. I still work a 9 to 5. I ain't trying to latch on to people. My whole purpose on these internet streets and off these internet streets have always been to elevate one another other people, put them in the spotlight and give them their shine. See, that's what makes me different than you. I will never try to latch on to somebody to walk in the light of their glory. Baby, I create my own light. It comes from inside. That's the light the Most High has given me. So I just wanted to come on here. You know, I thought I was going to go into current affairs, but hey, I don't like to, hold you too long with these 2 and 3 hour live streams. And just say, watch how you treat people, because sometimes that seed that you plant, you surely will have to reap what you have sown. Surely you will. And it's not always witchcraft and a witch and a warlock coming to get you. It might just be your own deeds coming back. Because best believe you might know that you serve a Most High God, if you even know that much. But just because you are his children and you go out there and you cut the fool out here in this world, do not think that you will be dismissed from your own punishment. Do you understand? Do you understand? Because the Most High God sees you as his children. So as a parent myself, raising up children, I love my children as I raise them up. But when they cut the fool at school and they knew I gave them a lesson how they were supposed to act when they went outside that house, and especially on them school grounds. When I got a call from the school, or if I got a call from the daycare because my child is up there cutting the damn fool, you best understand this. I love my children. But when they got they tail in that house, I tagged that behind. You understand me? Because see, I already gave them their lesson. So only thing they did was reap what they sowed. So the Most High God will tag your behind. I don't care if you said, well, I gave my life to the Most High. I'm saved, I'm sanctified, and filled with the Holy Ghost. Come on in here. The Most High God is going to tell you and get this whooping. I'm going to spank you for the old and the new. That's my God. And that's the God you serve. So wake up and understand that you will not escape what you have put out there in the world. I don't care if you turned your life around. All those seeds must grow. Hope you planted well. And I'm out, and much love.